Hello, chefs. Welcome to episode 23. Bon appetit.
And I am Lucas. Today I am very hungry. We are cooking.
We are certainly cooking, and I have to say, the atmosphere in here today is, well, it's different.
Different how?
Usually, it smells like old books and maybe some coffee, but today, there's a very distinct aroma in the air.
Ah, yes. The aroma.
It smells like ambition and excitement and maybe just the tiny hint of, is that burning?
It is not burning. No.
Yeah.
It is intense caramelization.
Intense caramelization.
It's the scent of a chef who is, pushing the boundaries of what bread can endure.
I see. Well, you're right about one thing. Today, we are tying on our aprons. We are stepping into the heat of the kitchen.
We are setting the table for a delicious deep dive.
I love that. And before we start chopping things up, let's just, set the scene for everyone listening.
Good idea.
This deep dive is going to be a little different from our usual pace. It's going to be slower.
Yes. Usually we sort of run through topics. Today, we're going to stroll.
A stroll. I like that.
We're slowing things right down, aiming for a peaceful, a relaxed pace. Think of it like the slow food movement, but for your ears.
Slow food for the ears.
Yep.
That is a beautiful concept. We really want to make sure you have time to digest every single word.
Exactly.
This is specifically designed for anyone who wants to really master that intermediate level, what we call the B1 level.
So we'll speak clearly, we'll pause a lot, and hopefully you won't get indigestion from too much information too quickly.
Right. Indigestion is the enemy.
It is the enemy of learning and of cooking. Our mission today is, well, it's threefold.
Okay.
First, we're going to equip you with all the essential vocabulary you need to survive in an English-speaking kitchen.
Without hurting yourself, hopefully.
Or anyone else. Second, and this is really the main course,
Yes.
we're going to unlock the secret of the passive voice.
The B1 key. It's the grammar that takes you from just pointing at food to, being able to describe how it's actually made.
It's a game changer.
Yep.
And third,
We have a story for you. A tragic comedy, really. A story about a cooking disaster that I think you might relate to.
uh-oh.
And finally, we'll wrap everything up with a mystery guessing game to test out your new skills.
I love games,
Mm-hmm.
but I mostly love food. So can we stop talking about the menu and just get into the kitchen already?
Let's do it. Welcome to segment 1, In the Kitchen.
Finally.
Now, you introduced yourself as hungry, but I've seen you in a kitchen before. You have let's call it a unique style.
Unique is a very polite word, thank you. I consider myself a master chef.
A master chef.
Yes, I don't just cook. I perform experiments. I create art.
Art. Is that what we're calling it now?
It is. My specialty is toast.
Toast, you mean? Putting bread into a machine and pushing a button. That's your artistic specialty.
You simplify it too much. It's so much more complex than that.
Is it?
It's about timing. It's about texture. It is about living on the edge. But I must admit, earlier today, there was a small incident.
An incident. I think I heard the incident. The entire building heard it.
Yes. The smoke alarm. It was singing the song of my people. Beep, beep. Very, very loud.
And the toast? The arc.
The toast was black, like coal, like the heart of a darkness.
Well, aside from that culinary tragedy, this actually brings us to our first and probably most important safety phrase for the kitchen.
Okay.
When you are working with heat, a toaster, a stove, anything, you have to be careful. The phrase is, don't burn yourself.
Don't burn yourself. That is very good advice. I burned the toast, yes.
Yeah.
A tragedy for the bread. But luckily, I did not burn myself.
And that is the most important thing. Notice the grammar there for a second. Yourself. It's a reflexive verb because the action comes back to you. You are the danger to you.
I am often the danger to myself in the kitchen.
I've noticed. But let's look at the tools you were trying to use. I walked in, and you were looking for something to fry an egg in, but you were all holding a knife.
I was confused. It was early. There are so many tools. I felt like a surgeon who had forgotten all his instruments.
Okay, let's clarify some of them. For everyone listening, I want you to visualize this. You want to cook an egg. You need a flat metal thing with a handle. What is it?
It's a frying pan. You'd say, pass me the frying pan.
Exactly, a frying pan. Or a skillet in American English. But pan works everywhere. It's shallow, it's for flipping. But what if you want to make soup?
You can't use a pan for soup.
Why not?
The water would spill everywhere. It would be a mess. You need something deep.
Which is a pot.
A big, deep pot for boiling things.
Perfect. So, pan for frying, pot for boiling. The difference is depth. Now, what about that tool you were waving around? The sharp one?
That is the knife. Pass me the knife. But again, You have to be careful.
The safety phrase here is
Don't cut yourself.
don't cut yourself.
Right.
And finally, if you're eating that soup from the pot,
Yeah.
you can't use a fork?
No, the liquid would just fall right through.
So you use a fork.
A spoon, and you eat it from bowl.
There we go. Pot, pan, knife, spoon, bowl. With those 5 things, you can cook almost anything.
Except maybe my toast. It's beyond help.
Let's not talk about the toast anymore.
I agree, it's too painful. I want to talk about the action, the energy of the kitchen, the verbs.
The verbs. Yes, cooking is all about action. It's very physical. Let's unpack a few of these because they can be a bit confusing. Let's start with the knife. What do you do with it?
You chop.
Chop. I love that word. It's so aggressive, isn't it? Chop,
No.
chop, chop.
It usually means cutting something into rough pieces like an onion.
Yeah.
You're not trying to be perfect, you're just making it smaller.
But what if I want it to look beautiful? Like thin, perfect circles of a cucumber for a sandwich. I can't just hack at it.
No, you can't. Then you would slice.
Slice.
The slice is different. It means to cut into thin, flat pieces. You slice bread, you slice a tomato. It's a much smoother motion.
Okay, that makes sense. So chop is rough and fast. Slice is precise and smooth. What about with heat? We have boil and fry.
Right. The 2 big ones, boil is all about.
Hot water. You put water in a pot, you heat it, and when it bubbles like crazy, that's boiling.
You boil potatoes, pasta, eggs,
And fry. What does that involve?
oil, or fat.
Yeah.
In the frying pan.
Yeah.
You fry bacon, you fry onions.
Exactly. Boiling is wet, frying is oily. Simple as that.
I do love fried food. Not very healthy, but it makes the soul happy.
It does. We also have bake. This is different again.
That's the oven, right? The hot box.
Correct. You bake inside the oven. You don't bake on the stove. You bake a cake. You bake bread. It's all about hot air.
And what about when you put everything together? When all the ingredients finally meet each other?
Then you mix or you stir. To mix is to combine things so they become one. To stir is just to move a spoon around to keep things from burning.
Like my toast.
If only you could stir toast. So let's review. Chop, slice, boil, fry, bake, mix, stir.
It sounds like a dance routine. Chop, slice, mix, bake.
It is a dance, the choreography of the kitchen.
Yeah.
But, even if you know all the moves, you have to know the order. You can't just do them randomly.
But can't we just eat the ingredients now?
Not yet. First, we cook. And that requires logic. Which brings us to segment 2, the logic of cooking.
Logic. Cooking is passion. It's fire. It's throwing things into a pot and hoping for the best.
And that, my friend, explains the smoke alarm. Passion is important, yes, but cooking is also a sequence. A recipe is just a set of instructions, a code.
And you have to follow the code.
You do. You can't bake the cake before you've mixed the eggs, can you?
I have tried. It does not work.
Yeah.
The eggs, they explode, and the flour stays dry. It's a mess.
Exactly. So when we describe a recipe in English, we use special sequencing words. They're like signposts that tell you where you are in the process.
You mean words like first?
Yes, first.
Yep.
It signals the beginning. It tells your brain, okay, pay attention, we're starting.
And then for the middle parts.
You have then, next, after that. They all mean something similar.
And for the very end.
Finally.
It sounds so simple, but it's really crucial, isn't it?
It is. Let's try it. Let's imagine a really simple recipe. Let's say preparing some vegetables for a side dish.
Okay, I'll be the logical chef this time. No passion, just logic. Step 1.
Use the keyword.
Right. First, wash the vegetables.
Perfect. Why is that first?
Because nobody wants to eat dirt. It's the most logical start.
Okay, what's step 2?
Then, chop them into small pieces.
Good. Then, it connects the 2 actions. The washing is finished. Now the chopping begins. What's after that?
Next, put them in the pot.
Good. And then?
After that, boil them for 10 minutes.
After that. Good. And the very last step, the conclusion.
Finally, serve with rice.
There you go. First, then, next. After that, finally. It's a rhythm. If you use those words, you sound organized. You sound like you're in control.
First, burn the toast. Then apologize to the neighbors. Finally, order a pizza.
That does seem to be your personal recipe. But speaking of sounding professional, let's move on to the most important part of our deep dive.
The main course.
This is segment 3, the grammar focus.
The engine room of the language.
Today we are tackling the B1 key. This is the idea that really takes you from being a beginner to an intermediate speaker. We're talking about the passive voice.
That passive voice, it sounds lazy, passive, like it's just sitting on the sofa watching TV.
It's not lazy, it's just objective. It changes the focus. In a normal active sentence, the focus is on the person doing the action, the subject.
For example, I cook the rice. I am the subject. I am the hero of the sentence.
Exactly. Lucas cooks the rice. The spotlight is on you.
There.
But what if we don't care about you?
Excuse me, everyone cares about me.
In a recipe or in a science lab, we sometimes don't care who did the action. We only care about the result. We care about the rice itself. We want to move the spotlight from the chef to the food.
Ah, okay, I see. So instead of focusing on me, we focus on the rice. The rice becomes the star of the show.
Yes. The rice becomes the grammatical subject of the sentence. So we say, the rice is cooked.
The rice is cooked. I see. The person just vanished. We don't know who cooked it. It could have been me, could have been a famous chef, could have been a robot.
It doesn't matter. That's the magic of it. It emphasizes the object and the action, not the doer. It's used all the time in recipes and formal writing.
So how do we build it? You can't just say the rice cook. It sounds wrong.
It is wrong. You need a formula. It's like a simple math equation for language.
Okay, give me the formula.
You take the object, in this case the rice. You add the verb to be, so is or are, and then you add the past participle of the main verb.
Object plus is or are plus past participle.
That's it. Let's look at another example. Active sentence. People make sushi in Japan. The focus is on people.
Right. What are the people doing? Making sushi.
Now let's make it passive. We focus on the sushi. So, sushi is made in Japan.
Ah, sushi plus is plus made. Made is the past participle of make. I get it.
Precisely.
You know, this is also very useful for another reason.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
If I break a plate in the kitchen, and I don't want to get into trouble,
Right.
I don't have to say I broke the plate. I can say the plate was broken.
Huh. Yes. It hides the guilty person. That's a perfect example. But for now, let's practice the recipe version. We need to drill this pattern.
An interactive drill. I'm ready.
Okay. I will give you the active sentence. You and everyone listening change it to the passive sentence. Focus on the food, and we'll repeat each answer 3 times to really make it stick.
Okay, let's do it.
Drill 1, active. We bake the cake. Change it. Focus on the cake.
The cake is baked.
Good.
No,
Again.
the cake is baked.
And one more time, nice and clear.
The cake is baked.
Perfect. See? We is gone. It's all about the cake. Okay. Drill 2, active. I chopped the onions.
The onions are chopped.
Again.
The onions are chopped.
3rd time.
The onions are chopped.
Excellent. Notice we used are that time. Are chopped because onions is plural.
Right. 1 onion's is chopped. 2 or more onions are chopped.
Exactly. Drill 3, active. She mixes the eggs.
The eggs are mixed.
Again.
The eggs are mixed.
And again.
The eggs are mixed.
Great. Last one. This one is about time. Active. They serve dinner at 8 p.m.
Dinner is served at 8 p.m.
Again.
Dinner is served at 8 p.m.
Once more.
Dinner is served at 8 p.m.
You've got it. Dinner is served. That's such a classic, elegant phrase, isn't it?
It is. It sounds much more sophisticated than Steve is giving you your food now.
It really does. The passive voice just adds that layer of formality. It separates the process from the person.
I feel more sophisticated already. My toast was not burnt. It was caramelized.
Let's try. But speaking of cooking disasters and sophistication, let's move on to segment 4. Story time.
Story? Is it a happy one?
Well, it starts happy. It's called The Salty Surprise. I want you to listen really closely, not just to the story, but for the passive voice.
Okay, I'm listening. My ears are open.
Here we go. Joan wanted to cook a romantic dinner for his wife. He decided to make a chocolate cake. The flour was weighed, the eggs were broken, the chocolate was melted.
Pause there for a second. That sounds so professional. The flour was weighed. Not John weighed the flour. It sounds like a science experiment.
It does, doesn't it? It emphasizes the precision of the process. Okay, continuing. But John made a big mistake. The sugar jar was empty, so he used the white powder in the other jar. It looked like sugar, but it was salt.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I know exactly where this is going. This is a tragedy.
The cake was baked in the oven. It looked delicious.
It's baked. It's done. The terrible mistake is now baked into the cake.
His wife took a big bite. Her face turned green.
I can imagine. A mouthful of salty, chocolatey betrayal.
The cake was not eaten. It was thrown in the bin. They ordered a pizza instead.
The cake was not eaten. That might be the saddest sentence in the English language.
Yeah.
All that effort gone.
And notice the last part. It was thrown in the bin. It doesn't say who threw it. The focus is just on the cake's sad final destiny.
A tragedy, but a very grammatically correct tragedy.
So what were the passive verbs we heard in that story?
Let's see. We had was weighed, were broken, was melted, was baked, and then the sad ones was not eaten and was thrown.
Perfect. It's a great example of how you can tell a story where the object, the cake, is really the main character. The cake was created, the cake was baked, and the cake was rejected.
Poor salty cake.
Now, this structure isn't just for sad stories or recipes, it's also really common when we talk about culture. Which brings us to segment 5, international food.
Ah, my favorite topic. Traveling and eating.
When we talk about food culture, we often use the passive voice to state general truths or, stereotypes. If I say Italians eat pizza, it sounds like I'm talking about a specific group of Italians right now.
But if you want to make it a general fact about the country,
You flip it.
pizza is eaten in Italy.
Exactly. It frames it as a cultural fact. Sushi is eaten in Japan.
Fish and chips are loved in England.
Are loved. Yes, it describes the reputation of the food. It's not just an action, it's a state of being.
Okay, I've got one. Hamburgers are eaten in America.
Perfect. It just removes the specific person and makes it about the place. Now, when we travel, we encounter all these different flavors. We have a whole palette of words for them.
Yes. We have spicy,
Like a chili pepper.
sweet,
Like the cake was supposed to be.
sour,
Like a lemon, like the cake actually was.
and bitter.
Like black coffee. Or very dark chocolate.
Right. Now, a question for you. We're talking about what is eaten around the world. What about weird food?
Weird food. Define weird.
Okay. Have you ever eaten an insect?
An insect. Like a bug. No, I have not.
Well, in some countries, insects are fried. They are eaten as a snack.
Insects are fried. That is a passive sentence I am not sure I want to experience.
Yeah.
Are they crunchy?
I have heard, yes. Grasshoppers are fried in oil. Spiders are eaten in some places.
I think. I'm not hungry enough for fried insects. I'll stick with my toast. Even the burnt, caramelized toast.
It's interesting, though, isn't it? When you use the passive voice, insects are eaten, it makes it sound more normal, more scientific. It takes the you factor out a little bit.
It does. It creates distance. It is done. I can accept that it is done. I will not be the one doing it.
Fair enough. Well, let's play a game to test this out. We can stick to foods we actually want to eat.
A game.
Yes. Welcome to our final segment, segment 6, the mystery dish game.
Okay, I'm intrigued. How do we play?
I'm ready, I think.
I am going to describe a very famous dish, but I will only use the passive voice to describe the steps. You, and you at home, have to guess what food I'm making.
It's a riddle, a food riddle. I will win this.
I'm going to speak very, very slowly to give everyone time to process the grammar and guess, so try to guess before he does.
My brain is a little slow today. Too much smoke from the caramelization.
Okay. Round 1. Are you ready? Listen carefully. Clue 1 first. The potatoes. C-U-T. Into thin sticks.
Okay. Potatoes, cut into sticks, long, thin sticks.
Clue 2. They are fried in hot oil.
Fried potato sticks.
Right.
In oil. Is it soup?
Soup. You fry soup in hot oil.
No, that was a very bad guess. I panicked.
That was a terrible guess. Okay, let's refocus. Potato sticks fried in oil.
Right.
Clue 3. Salt is added.
I know this. Of course. It's the most popular side dish in the entire world.
And it is.
It's French fries. Or in some places, chips.
Correct. French fries. Potatoes are cut, they are fried, salt is added. You see how it builds the picture?
Yes, I could see the potato being transformed. Okay, another one. Give me another one. Round 2.
Round 2. This is a main course. Listen carefully. Clue 1. Dough is rolled into a circle.
Dough. Rolled in a circle. A pancake.
Wait for the next clue. Clue 2. Tomato sauce is spread on top.
Tomato sauce on a pancake. No, definitely not a pancake.
Clue 3. Cheese and pepperoni are added.
Cheese, pepperoni. A round dough base.
Clue 4. It is baked in a hot oven.
It's baked in an oven. It's the solution to the salty cake disaster. It's pizza.
It is pizza. Dough is rolled, sauce is spread, cheese is added. It is baked. Very good.
You are making me so hungry again.
We're almost done. One last one. Round 3. This one is a drink.
A drink. Okay. I am thirsty.
Clue 1. Water is boiled.
Water is boiled.
Yeah.
Okay. Could be many things. Coffee, hot chocolate.
Clue 2. Leaves are added to the water.
Leaves. What kind of leaves? From a tree.
Special dried leaves. Clue 3. Milk and sugar are mixed in.
Oh. Boiled water, leaves, milk, and sugar. It has to be the most popular drink in Britain. It's tea.
It is tea. Water is boiled, leaves are added.
And milk is mixed in. Although there is a big debate about whether milk should be added first or last.
That is a very dangerous debate for another day. But grammatically, milk is added is a perfect passive sentence.
This game was fun. It really forces you to visualize the action without needing to know who is doing it.
Exactly. And that's the power of the passive voice. It turns language into a description of a process of how the world works.
So let's recap. We've survived the kitchen, we learned the tools, the sequence.
And we unlocked that B1 grammar key. What's the one big thing everyone should take away from today?
It's that shift in focus. You stop looking at the chef, the subject, and you look at the meal, the object. It's not, I cooked the rice. The rice is cooked.
Object plus is, or are, plus past participle. It's a simple formula, but it completely changes how you sound. It makes you sound more objective, more fluent.
And don't forget the sequence words. First, then next, after that, finally. They are the glue that holds your instructions together.
And please, for everyone's sake, don't use salt instead of sugar.
Never. Always check the label.
So before we go, I want to leave everyone with a final thought. A little bit of homework for your brain.
Okay, what is it?
The next time you sit down to eat a meal, I don't care if it's a sandwich or a 5-course dinner, I want you to just look at it for a second. Don't just eat it. Describe it.
Describe it using the passive voice.
Yes. Look at your sandwich and think to yourself, the bread was sliced, the cheese was cut, the sandwich was made.
That's a really nice idea. It makes you appreciate all the steps.
Yeah.
The toast was burnt.
The toast was caramelized.
Right. The toast was intensely caramelized. I'm going to go find something to eat. Something that was hopefully made correctly.
I hope it's pizza. Thank you all for cooking with us today. Keep practicing and keep tasting the world. Goodbye.